Charles John Dickens. Charles John Dickens was born in Landport, Portsea, in southern England in 1812. He is an English novelist, social critic, and writer. Have a heart that never hardens, and a temper that never tires, and a touch that never hurts. There is nothing in the world so irresistibly contagious as laughter and good humor. The most important thing in life is to stop saying, "I wish," and start saying, "I will." Consider nothing impossible, then treat possibilities as probabilities. Family not only needs to consist of merely those whom we share blood, but also of those whom we give blood. It is because I think so much of warm and sensitive hearts, that I would spare them from being wounded. I loved her against reason, against promise, against peace, against hope, against happiness, against all discouragement that could be. Have a heart that never hardens, and a temper that never tires, and a touch that never hurts. To conceal anything from those to whom I am attached, is not in my nature. I can never close my lips where I have opened my heart. It was one of those March days when the sun shines hot and the wind blows cold, when it is summer in the light, and winter in the shade. Every traveler has a home of his own, and he learns to appreciate it the more from his wandering. And yet I have had the weakness, and have still the weakness, to wish you to know with what a sudden mastery you kindled me, heap of ashes that I am, into fire. The broken heart. You think you will die, but you just keep living, day after terrible day. No one who can read, ever looks at a book, even unopened on a shelf, like one who cannot. Whether I shall turn out to be the hero of my own life, or whether this station will be held by anybody else, these pages must show. I must be taken as I have been made. The success is not mine, the failure is not mine, but the two together make me. Take nothing on its looks, take everything on evidence. There's no better rule. I am what you designed me to be. I am your blade. You cannot now complain if you also feel the hurt. For it is good to be children sometimes, and never better than at Christmas, when its mighty founder was a child himself. My advice is, never do tomorrow what you can do today. Procrastination is the thief of time. Collar him. Happiness is a gift, and the trick is not to expect it, but to delight in it when it comes. Moths, and all sorts of ugly creatures, hover about a lighted candle. Can the candle help it? Not knowing how he lost himself, or how he recovered himself, he may never feel certain of not losing himself again. And I am bored to death with it. Bored to death with this place, bored to death with my life, bored to death with myself. The cloud of caring for nothing, which overshadowed him with such a fatal darkness, was very rarely pierced by the light within him. Men's courses will foreshadow certain ends, to which, if persevered in, they must lead, said Scrooge. But if the courses be departed from, the ends will change. Marley was dead. To begin with, this must be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come of the story I am going to relate. On June 8, 1870, Charles Dickens suffered a second bout of paralysis, remaining unconscious until his death the next day.